Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video, we are going to discuss CCNA version 7 packet tracer activity. Configure a wireless network. Before coming to this activity, friends, if you like to get any CCNA project support or CCNA version 7 online classes, you can contact our team using our website. Link you will get from the description below. And also, if you like to get these type of technical videos in future, consider subscribing. And also don't forget to enable that bell icon near to the subscribe button so that you will get notification message whenever we upload a new video. Now coming back to our packet tracer activity, here we can see the objectives. Connect to a wireless router, configure the wireless router, then connect a wired device to the wireless router, connect a wireless device to the wireless router, add an AP to the network to extend wireless coverage, then update default router settings. Introduction. In this activity, we will configure a wireless router and an access point to accept wireless clients and route IP packets. Furthermore, we will also update some of the default settings. Now we will go to each instructions. In part 1, connect to a wireless router. Step 1, connect admin to WR. Coming to our topology, here we can see device WR, that is wireless router. Also we can see our PC admin. Here connect admin to WR using a straight through Ethernet cable through the Ethernet ports. Select connections represented by a lightning bolt from the bottom left side of the packet tracer. Then click copper straight through represented by a solid black line. Okay, we will do that. Here we can see connections. Click on these connections, and coming here we can see copper straight through. Click on this copper straight through. Then when the cursor changes to connection mode, yes, now we can see this cursor changed to connection mode. Click admin and choose fast Ethernet 0. Okay, then click WR and choose an available Ethernet port to connect the other end of the cable. So coming to our topology, we will click on admin, then we can choose fast Ethernet 0. Then coming to WR, we can see 4 ports: gigabit Ethernet 1, 2, 3 and 4. We will connect to any one of these ports. We will connect to gigabit Ethernet 1. Here WR will act as a switch to the device connected to the LAN and as a router to the internet. Admin is now connected to the LAN, gigabit Ethernet 1. When packet tracer displays a green triangle on both sides of the connection between admin and WR, continue to the next step. Yes, coming to this topology, here we can see displays green triangles on both sides of the connection between admin and WR. They given a note: if no green triangles are shown, make sure to enable show link lights under options preferences. You may also click fast forward time just above the connections selection box in the yellow bar. So if shows in amber color, like orange color, you can click on this fast forward. Maybe after some time it becomes green. Or if this green triangle is not showing, you can go to the options, then you can go to preferences. Here we can enable that option. We can see show link lights. Here we can see that you can enable this option, show link lights. Now we will go to step 2, configure admin to use DHCP, that is a dynamic host configuration protocol. To reach the WR management page, admin must communicate on the network. A wireless router usually includes a DHCP server, and the DHCP server is usually enabled by default on the LAN. Admin will receive IP address information from the DHCP server on WR. Click admin and select the desktop tab, then click IP configuration and select DHCP. Okay, we will go to this admin, then click on desktop tab and here we can see IP configuration. Here we are going to choose DHCP. We can see requesting IP address, and here we can see DHCP request successful. We have some questions. What is the IP address of the computer? Here we can see IP address 192.168.0.100. Then what is the subnet to mask of the computer? Here we can see it's at 255.255.255.0. Then what is the default gateway of the computer? It's 192.168.0.1. Now close the IP configuration window. Also, the given N note values can vary within the network range due to normal DHCP operation. Okay, that's fine. Now coming to step 3, connect to the WR web interface. In the desktop tab on admin, choose web browser, then enter 192.168.0.1 in the URL field to open the web configuration page of the wireless router. Yes, now we are going to access this wireless router using this PC admin. So for that we have to click on this admin, then we can go to this browser. In desktop tab, go to web browser, and here we have to give the IP address of this WR. It's 192.168.0.1 that you will get from the default gateway, right? That you can identify from here. I will show you. If you go to IP configuration, here you can see it shows the default gateway 192.168.0.1, right? So you can give that address in URL 192.168.0.1. Then we can press go, and here we can see it's prompted for the username and password, and here I use admin for both the username and password. So here we will give the username as admin, password also as admin, then OK. Then under the network setup heading on the basic setup page, notice the IP address range for the DHCP server. Is the IP address for admin within this range? Is it expected? Explain your answer. Okay, we will verify this. Coming to our admin, here we can see setup. Also we can see basic setup. Then here we can see DHCP server settings, right? So here DHCP server is enabled, and also we can see stat IP address, it's 192.168.0.100. That means it's in the correct subnet, that is 192.168.0.0. Maximum number of users given 50. Okay, hence here the IP address for this PC admin within this range only. And we have seen we get the IP address 192.168.0.100, right? Next we'll go to step 4, configure the internet port of WR. In this step, WR is configured to route the packets from the wireless clients to internet. We will configure the internet port on WR to connect to the internet. Under the internet setup, at the top of the basic setup page, change the internet IP address method from automatic configuration DHCP to static IP. Coming back to our wireless router, here we can see in a setup, basic setup, internet setup, and we can see by default it shows automatic configuration DHCP. Here we are going to change this internet connection type to static IP. Here we can see this drop down list, and we will choose this static IP. After that, type the IP address to be assigned to the internet interface as follows. We have to give these details. We can see internet IP address. We will give that here. Internet IP address 209.165.200, then 225. Here we can see that. Then we have to give a subnet to mask. Here we can see the subnet to mask 255, 255, 255 and 252. Then we can see a default gateway 209.165.200.226. Also we can see a DNS server. DNS1 we will set that 209.165.201.1. Here we given all the information. Now scroll down the page and click save settings. Okay, let's scroll down and here we can see save settings. Click on this save settings. Oh, here we can see something says request timed out. No need to worry about this message. Here we can see they're given a note. If you get a request timed out message, close the admin window and wait for the orange lights to turn into green triangles. Click the fast forward button to make this happen faster. Then reconnect to WR from admin's browser using the process explained in step 3. So here we can see this link is already in green. If it shows in amber, you can wait some time, or you can click on this fast forward. After that we can reconnect to this WR. For that I think in order to close this browser, just we can give this address again and press enter or go, and we can see be able to access our WR. Then to verify connectivity, open a new web browser and navigate to www.cisco.pka server. Okay, we will try to access this server using this URL www.cisco.pka. So we'll go to admin and we will close this browser and we will reopen it. Then type this URL www.cisco.pka, then press go, and we will wait for the page. And we can see we able to access this web page. Note it may take a few seconds for the network to converge, so click fast forward time or alt plus D to speed up the process. That's correct. After giving this URL and go, you may have to wait some a few seconds to get this web page. So what you do, you can click a fast forward. Now we will go to part 2, configure the wireless settings. In this activity, we will only configure the wireless settings for 2.4 gigahertz. Coming to step 1, configure the WRSSID. Navigate to the WR GUI interface at 192.168.0.1 in a web browser on admin. We can do that. Just go to admin, then click on web browser, and then we can give that address 192.168.0.1. Then press go. Username is admin, password is also admin. Then navigate to wireless, then basic wireless settings. So here we can see wireless. Click on this wireless, and here we can see by default it's in basic wireless settings. Then change network name, that is SSID, to a company for only 2.4 GHz, that is gigahertz. Notice that SSIDs are case sensitive. Okay, just we will copy this SSID name and then coming to our WR. Here we can see 2.4 gigahertz. Also we can see other information like network mode, auto, and here we can see network name SSID, and by default they given default. We will change this network name to E company. Then change the standard channel to 6-2.437 gigahertz. So here we can see standard channel. We will change this to 6. Here we can see that 6-2.437 gigahertz. Then for this activity, disable both 5 gigahertz frequencies. Leave the rest of the settings unchanged. Scroll to the bottom of the window and click Save Settings. Okay, here we can see 5 gigahertz. We are not going to change this network name SSID. So we can go to bottom and we'll give Save Settings. Then we will go to step 2, configure wireless security settings. In this step, we will configure the wireless security settings using WPA2 security mode with encryption and passphrase. Navigate to wireless, then wireless security. So here now we are in a wireless, and here we can see wireless security. Click on this wireless security. Then under the 2.4 gigahertz heading, select WPA2 personal for the security mode. Okay, here we can see 2.4 gigahertz, and under this security mode we will choose WPA2 personal. Then for the encryption field, keep the default AES setting. Okay, here we can see encryption. We will keep this default setting, that is AES. Then in the passphrase field, enter Cisco 123 exclamation at the passphrase. Okay, just I will copy this password and paste here in this passphrase. Okay, then click Save Settings. We will go to the bottom and click on this Save Settings. Verify that the settings in the basic wireless settings and wireless security pages are correct and saved. Okay, so here we can see we changed the security mode, then it's a passphrase. It's all done. Also we can see in a basic wireless settings we set this network name, that is SSID, as a E company. Also we changed this standard channel. Yeah, everything fine. Coming to step 3, connect the wireless clients. Open laptop 1, then select desktop tab, then click PC wireless. Okay, we will close this web browser. Also we will close this admin. And here we can see laptops. Laptop 1. Click on laptop, then go to desktop. Then we will click on PC wireless. Here we can see PC wireless. Then select the connect tab. Click refresh as necessary. Select the wireless network and name a company. So here we can see the tab connect. Then we can give refresh. So that we can see this E company. So click on this E company. Then wireless network name as E company. Then enter the passphrase configured in the previous step. Enter Cisco 123 exclamation in the pre-shared key field and click connect. Close the PC wireless window. Okay, here we have to click on this E company and click on this connect. Then we can give this a pre-shared key. It's Cisco 123, then this exclamation. Just I will copy this passphrase and paste here. Then we can give connect. Now we will close this PC wireless window. Then coming to our topology, here we can see this laptop 1 is connected to this wireless router using wireless. Then open a web browser and verify that you can navigate to www.cisco.pka server. So we'll come back to laptop 1, then we'll go to web browser and we'll give the URL as www.cisco.pka. Then press go, and we can see we able to access this web page. Then repeat the above steps to connect laptop 2 to the wireless network. So we will close this laptop 1. Then here we can see laptop 2. We'll click on this laptop 2. Go to desktop tab, and here we can see PC wireless. Go to connect, then a refresh. Here we can see e-company. Then connect. Then we will give that password here. Then click on this connect. And here we can see laptop 2 also connected to this WR. We will close this and we'll choose web browser, and we will test the connectivity. www.cisco.pka. Yes, so we able to access the web page. Now coming to part 3, connect wireless clients to an access point. An access point, that is AP, is a device that extends the wireless local area network. An access point is connected to a wired router using an Ethernet cable to project the signal to a desired location. Coming to step 1, configure the access point. Connect port 0 of AP to an available Ethernet port of WR using a straight-through Ethernet cable. So here we will choose copper straight-through. Then coming to AP, we will connect to port 0 to this WR. We will choose a gigabit Ethernet 2. Then after that, click AP, then select the config tab. Here we can see config tab. Then under the interface heading, select port 1. Then in the SSID field, enter a company. Just I will copy this. And here we can see port 1. So in this port status, it's on, and we can see SSID. We will change this SSID from default to this a company. Then we can see select WPA2-PSK. Then enter the passphrase as Cisco 123, then this exclamation. Just I will copy, and here we will choose this WPA2, right? Then we have to change this passphrase. It's here. Then we can see keep AES as the default encryption type. So here we can see encryption type, it's a AES. We will close this AP. Now coming to step 2, connect the wireless clients. Open laptop 3, select a desktop tab, then click PC wireless. So we'll go to laptop 3 and desktop, then choose PC wireless. Select the connect tab, click refresh as necessary, then select the wireless network name a company with the stronger signal channel 1 and click connect. So here we can see connect option, and we will refresh. Here we can see to a company, and we can see channel 1, and for this a company channel 6. Also we can see its signal percent. Here we have to choose this a company with channel 1. Also we can see its signal is more because this laptop 3 is very near to this access point, not to this WR. Okay, just to click on this a company and give connect. Then we have to give its password. It's here. Just I will copy and paste. Then we will click on connect. Coming to our topology, here we can see this laptop 3 is connected to this AP now. Then open a web browser and verify that you can navigate to www.cisco.pka server from this laptop 3. Okay, we will close this. Then we will choose web browser. In this URL field we can give www.cisco.pka, then press go. We can give fast forward, and here we can see we able to access this web page. Now we will go to part 4, other administrative tasks. Step 1, change the WR access password. On admin, navigate to WR GUI interface at 192.168.0.1. So we'll go to admin, then choose this browser, and here we'll give the URL 192.168.0.1. Then go. Username is admin, password is also admin. Then navigate to administration, management, and change the current router password to Cisco. Okay, here we'll go to this administration, click on administration, and here we can see router access. We will change this router password to Cisco. Type Cisco. Also re-enter to confirm, give Cisco. Then scroll to the bottom of the window and click save settings. So here we can see save settings. Once we click on this save settings, we can see it's prompted for the username and password. Use the username admin and the new password Cisco when prompted to log into the wireless router. Click OK to continue. So we will give username as admin and password. We have to give the new password be set, that is Cisco. Then click OK. Click continue and move on to the next step. Here we will click continue. Now we will go to step 2, change the DHCP address range in WR. In this step, we will change the internal network address from 192.168.0.0/24 to 192.168.50.0/24. When the LAN network address changes, the IP addresses on the devices in the LAN and WLAN, that is wireless LAN, must be renewed to receive new IP addresses before the lease is timed out. Okay, that can be done. So navigate to setup, then basic setup, then scroll down the page to network setup. So we'll go to admin and we will go to this setup, and we are in this basic setup now. Here we can see network setup. Then the IP address assigned to router IP is 192.168.0.1. Yeah, that's correct. Now change it to 192.168.50.1. We can give that here 50.1. We will change this third octet to 50. Then verify that IP address still start at 100 and there are 50 available IP addresses in the DHCP pool. Okay, that can be done. You can scroll down and here we can see DHCP server settings. Here we can see this start IP address shows 192.168.0. So this 0 will change to 50 once we save these settings. Okay, so we can see that start address it's dot 100. Yeah, that's fine. Also we can see maximum number of users, it's 50. So here we have to add this DNS server 209.165.201.1 as the DNS server with the DHCP settings. So here we will add that static DNS1. We will set it 209.165.201.1. Then scroll to the bottom of the window and click save settings. Come down and save settings. Okay, note that the DHCP range of addresses has been automatically updated to reflect the interface IP address change. The web browser will display a request timed out after a short time. Yeah, that's correct. It shows a request timed out because now we cannot access this WR using this IP address 192.168.0.1. We have to access using that new IP address we given, that is 192.168.50.1. Yes, that's why we get this request timed out. Now close the admin web browser. Okay. Then in admin desktop tab, click command prompt, then type ipconfig space slash renew to force admin reacquire its IP information via DHCP. Yeah, that can be done. So we will give IP, we have to go to this command prompt, and here we will give ipconfig space slash renew. And here we can see the new address, IP address 50.101, to mask default gateway and DNS server. Now we will try to access this WR using admin. We will go to web browser, and here, as I told, we have to give the new address 192.168.50.1. Then go. Username is admin, then password is Cisco. Okay, here we will verify this DHCP server settings. Start IP address 192.168.50.100. We can see this third octet now changed. What is the new IP address information for admin? Yeah, we have seen that. It's here. Okay. Then verify that you can still navigate to this web server. You will go to admin web browser, and we will give that URL www.cisco.pka. We'll give a fast forward, and here we can see we are able to access the web page from this web server. Then renew the IP address on other laptops to verify that you can still navigate to this web server. So what we'll do, we'll go to laptop 2, command prompt, and we'll give ipconfig slash renew, and here we can see new IP address. We'll go to a browser, and we will try to access our web server, cisco.pka. Okay, go. It's working. In the same way we can do it in this laptop 3. We have to go to command prompt, and we have to give this command ipconfig slash renew, and we can see it got new IP address. Now we can test. We'll go to a browser, and we will try to access our web server www.cisco.pka, and we can see we are able to access our web server. Coming to the last point, notice that laptop 1 connected to the AP instead of WR. Why? Obviously, here in this laptop 3, in this PC wireless, we choose, we will show this network name. We given us a company, correct? And the channel 1, this is for this AP. That's why it's connected to AP. If you want to connect to WR, we have to choose that SSID, a company, with the channel 6. And also we can see its signal is less than this AP. And again, why we connected this laptop 3 to this AP instead WR? Because we can see this AP is very near to this laptop 3. So we get more signal from AP than WR. Okay, great. So in this video we have seen this packet tracer activity, configure a wireless network. Now dear friends, if you have any doubt, any suggestions regarding this packet tracer activity, please comment below, or you can contact our team using our website. Stay tuned, and we will meet again with the next video. Thank you.